doing this video to give a warning to Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. This video is basically addressing the fact that your fans in your stands are harassing other YouTubers for claiming and speaking against what you believe in. Like I said, nothing good is going to happen. Nothing good is going to come from what you're doing, Tammy. This message is just to alert you. You need to really, really, really do your research. Because if it is true, or if it is found out that you are the reason that these people are attacking, or that you are actually giving these people numbers and telling them to, sicking them onto other YouTubers, and if something really, really happens, even though you did it and they did it, you can still be held accountable for it, sweetheart. You really, really need to do your research. You name, okay, if a prime example here is the Charles Manson. Because that's what I can compare you to. I can compare you to Charles Manson. That's who I can compare you to. Who did Charles Manson murder? I want you to tell me who he murdered. Because, he never actually murdered anyone. But because of his power of influence over the people that surrounded him, he ended up getting life in prison and the death penalty. So that case right there just shows you that they can tie your black ass to some shit, man. So if anything fucking happens to these people, you got that blood on your hands. And I and everybody else will be the fucking first to be calling a police department and implementing you in anything that happens to these individuals. You are implemented. This is you. Now, it's one thing to have a following and talk all this shit, but now you're taking it too fucking far. These people are doing the same exact thing that you're doing, and nobody's leaking your phone number and calling your fucking house. Maybe the same people that got your grandmama's address need to be looking into finding your fucking address. Maybe that's it, But I just want you to tread lightly, because if anything happens to these people, it can come back and bite you in the ass. Because a lot of your videos have been downloaded and saved. You can try to delete evidence, whatever, but a lot of your videos can be taken to the point of you telling people to do something to other people. Just like that video where you told your following to harass the elderly lady that spoke against you until she dies. Now, if somebody actually did harass her until she died, or actually fucked with her because of what you said, you are an accomplice. You are right there, and you have a fucking video showing it. You can try to delete shit, but nothing is ever really ever deleted off the internet. You do know that, right, Tammy? Nothing is ever fucking deleted. It may show up deleted, but those videos, people download shit and archive shit. So if you think that your hands is going to be totally free and clear of shit that's happening because of people that you're sending to them, your hands are not free and clear. We have video of you fucking threatening people and shit. So you need to take your Facebook following or whoever and talk to your people and let them know that it's not that fucking deep. And if you want to go tit for tat, just as easy as his number is leaked, a lot of other people's numbers can be leaked too. But it's not even about that. But you need to get your shit together, because you need to do some fucking research, man. You need to research on, even though you didn't commit a crime, how can you be implemented? If you are, they convicted Charles Manson, even though he was never at any of the crime scenes. Well, he was at the LaBianca family's crime scene, but he left before any murdering was being done, and he never stepped foot on Sharon Tate's property. But yet he was charged with those murders. Why was that? Because he was the one who told them to do something. And he even swears up to this day that he never told people to go kill them. He just told them to go make. So he was brought up on he was convicted, and he swear up and down he never even told them people to do shit. He said he just sent them there to make a statement, and they took it in their heads to murder, But he was convicted for that, and rightfully fucking so. You need to do your fucking research, man, because a lot of shit that you feel that can't stick to your ass will stick to your ass in the heat of the fucking moment when the shit hit the fucking fan and the life is taken. So that's all I'm saying. You guys have a good one.